I played 25 games of Gwent today. I know it's patch day. That's crazy. I'm grinding. I'm trying to find the perfect off-the-books deck. I tried many different things. I started off with Devotion, and I was playing Jacques, and I was playing Ursine Jr., and I had that sort of thing going on. Then I said, you know what? A lot of the cards here call for Jackpot, so I switched it up to Jackpot. Wasn't loving it, even though in the Bronze End I added the Tax Collectors, and I went as far as adding Mushy Truffle, taking out Junior, putting Heatwave, and still at Jackpot I decided, with all the tribute stuff, in light of the Savola buff, the recent Morales buff, these sort of things, let's go back to off the books and play it how I think it's going to be the best. And when I stumbled across this version of it, this is where I started to actually win games. And so I played 6 games for this video, and they're consecutive games on my quest back to pro rank, and you'll see how it's going against the matchups. I know a lot of things are crazy right now, the meta hasn't settled, so I can't tell you how this deck will do in the long term, but I do think that it's a lot better than it was, given Siggy buff, Savola buff. Again, Morales wasn't immediately this patch, but Morales used to be 9. There's a lot of things that are just better now than they used to be. So let's go through it. Off the books, leader has 4 charges. Each charge gains 2 coins, and the passive is that tributes cost 1 less. So whenever I look at a number that has a tribute beside it, just subtract 1 in your head. First card would be Siggy Reuven Mastermind. So we can look at collusion and a random unit from each gang from our deck, then play one. If we tribute 8 in our case, we could play 2 instead. Now, tribute costs 2 less for each unique gang category you control. If I'm being 100% honest with you, in the gameplay today, I wasn't considering that quite as much as I should have. I was looking at just the bringing the 2 out of the deck, so I might have missed a couple points here and there. You can call me out on it, but it is what it is, man. So a lot of times you might think you need to run collusion. You don't. You can literally just go ahead and play anything, because it's going to show you 2 different gangs regardless. So you could pull into Savola being a Salamander gang, the Ursine, you know, any sort of spender we need, and you're mainly just taking this for like a thin and just to get engines on the board, so if they remove one, we have a backup spender, so to speak, right? You don't have to worry about pulling anything crazy. You can't pull Morales, so that's out of the question, and you cannot pull Siggy, so that would be an Oniro pull, okay? But anything else is good. And come to think of it, it's kind of embarrassing. I think I lost more points than I'm proud to mention with this. But King of Beggars, fee 1, boost health by 1, pretty simple. Basically, it has a counter on it of 12 when it's in the deck. Every time we take a tribute, the counter goes down, but it refunds what we've spent on the tributes. So we get a lot of coins back. We get 12 coins back, then the card thins from the deck. So I've got 2 thins here and 1 thin here, which is amazing. Now, I don't feel as bad about wasting coin here, because we're making so much coin here with Salamander Mage. So in our case, tribute 4, damage 3 adjacent units by 2. Whenever you pay a tribute ability, gain 1 coin. Adrenaline 5, gain 2 coins. So again, you'll find we're just over profiting a lot of the time. That's why I switched to Jackpot to start with, because I was over profiting. But at the same time, the more engines I have on the board that can spend, the better it is for evening things out. And Candle helps with that. We have the Blacksmith that helps with that. I've got the Little Bird that helps with that. Amazing card for this type of deck. I've got Eternal Fire Disciple. Shady Vendor can go into an Eventide Plunder and at 4p to create another spender. There's a lot of stuff, right? So you got the Cleric to flip the tokens of defensive play. It trades up on the coins too. Pretty much everything you're spending with in this deck, with exception to, let's say, Ursine's Freak Show, is trading up in value. And you could argue that this still is, because we're removing engines, you know? So that's sort of the idea with that. Heatwave, tile removal, pretty simple. Neuromancy, because I tried Vivaldi Bank and I was over profiting even more than I wanted to. I tried Royal Decree and it was okay. I just figured, you know what? Oniro is only 3 provision more. And there are things that we want to take that are not necessarily a unit. The Candle would be a good carryover card, etc. So that's sort of why I went for that. If we have a brick in our hand, we can go for the Eavesdrop. You see what I mean? So Oniro helps. And Intimidate is cool. So whenever we play a crime card, it's going to boost itself by 1. Doesn't really impact us that much. I do have Shady Vendors and I do have the Eavesdrop, so you are getting a couple procs there if you want to look at it that way. That's not why you play him. You play him for the immediate payoff. In this case, I'm going to save you the math. I have profit 9 coming off the Siggy, so it goes from empty bank to full bank. If I added a Tide Cloak, then we'd be at 10 profit. I would probably do that if I was playing Jackpot, but we're not. So there's that. Conjurer's Candle, again, just carryover option, flexibility. Savola got buffed today, 8 revision instead of 9. This is a very scary combo when you're going into a round 2 bleed. You want to just take a Savola tribute, get King of Beggars, get the refund, spend like crazy, get like 30 points on the board, and then they have to play catch up. Let me tell you something though. It's not nearly as scary as it used to be before Renfree and all that, because obviously it's tame compared to all the tempo dumping decks that we see right now. So it actually just puts Syndicate in a spot where they can do what monsters are doing, they can do what some of the Scoia'tael decks are doing, they can do what Skellige is doing, you know? It evens the playing field. I thought it would be worse. It's not really that crazy. It's annoying, but it's not crazy, you know? Morale's good tall punish for Tribute 5, essentially, for us. And a little bit of Spender, kill an engine or 2, some thinning off the bouncers. I have the Coarse Blacksmith, obviously, just to fill the tag, for the most part. We could play defensively as well, which helps. I generally will keep this card in the deck and use it for the infusion off the little bird, because I have lots of cut-ups in the deck. I've got a good amount of Blind Eye in the deck. We've got 3 or 4. I've got the Firesworn in the deck. Like, all these things aren't a problem. Salamandra, but we don't have Crown Splitters like that, and I didn't want to put Furco because I don't have Crimes, again, the same way as other decks with Syndicate. So we have this in the deck. We shuffle it to the bottom of the deck. We just put it back and just use that infusion most of the time. Okay? Power so I can get around a defender, so I could do whatever. Power so I could purify something of mine that's locked. You know how, just, it's a good card to have. I like it a lot. Beggars are crazy now. It's like literally Beggars made another card obsolete. Like if you're looking at, I was thinking about this actually while I was making the deck. I was like, what are you gonna do with this now? Mutant's Maker has a devotion clause to gain 3 coins. Yeah, it's a Salamandra. Yeah, it's double tag. But realistically though, the bonded on this, it has like a higher ceiling. You could argue that this would be better in Congregate, but most other things you don't really care. So Beggar is good at 4 power, really good right now at 4 power. But that's pretty much it, man. Let's get into the gameplay. I got 6 games, like I said, with live commentary for reference. And if you enjoy the content, don't forget to sub to the channel. Catch you guys in the next one. Alright, we have Carapace coming up here first. I have answers to Kelly, which is not terrible. And if it's not this and then this, it's this. So we do go first. I'm going to put the Beggar back for now. I think that we could get better value out of something else other than Salamander Mage in round 1. And obviously we're not taking any tributes here, so that's cool. We'll go for the thin stuff, and then we'll see what they play, and we'll go from there. So double Kelly, perhaps?
Fancy a game of Kabiri roulette? Oi, what's that up your sleeve?
I'm so grateful that King of Beggars is on the playing field. That's a blessing. If we kill that, it's a lot of hard work for nothing. It's got to be the way. 2 leader charges. Oh, you're going to hate me. Cheers.
That one, he venerates not the fire.
Yeah. Yeah. Now we can actually set up properly, put King of Beggars back. I just need my Oniro now. This can go back. It's sitting at the bottom of my deck. I don't mind just reaching for something. Keep this just in case. We've got a fair bit of money. We need the tags for these. Realistically though, it's better in the long run if we put that back, because then we get more tags on the playing field. I can't stop this right now. I suppose I could try to go for payday.
It will very well be the deal of a lifetime.
Wouldn't that be cool? Damage by 3. I get the money right back, so I don't want to... It's a very low roll. At least we shut down the dominance. It was only that or that. Who knows? What I might do is purify my own token so that we get it back when they take Sabbath, if they have Sabbath. But for now, we could probably just play. At the very least, I'm going to be damaging that down too. Oh, they're gonna make copies of it. I got nothing. It's only 2 tags.
Come closer. Come on now, try.
How do I get rid of this 4? It's not a gang, so I can't play it. I can't tutor it. The only way I can think of right now is if I just pass here, and then we go card up on it. That's it. And they go ahead and take regardless. I guess it's worth 20 points, but I don't have to worry about Kelly as much anymore. Only one of them sticks? I wasn't aware. I gotta keep the defender just in case. Dude, where is my... This is insane. In the matchup, you need a heat wave, you miss a heat wave. probably take Peller soon. I don't want to go spawning more than I need to, you know? Let's just go with this, and then if they do play whatever. If they play Sabbath here, they're getting back 2 of these and 1 of these, which is huge. And we're getting back... trash. That's the problem.
I'm no beggar. I'm an artist.
Gotta keep it alive so we get more profit on the next one. I'm not trying to kill a 6. You know what I mean? I'll kill a 4. If they thin out King of Beggars, they eat through a 1 that round, which is cool. They have 5s to eat through. 4 tribute. 4 tribute plus. Let's make it so it takes longer to get to the good ones.
Learn that spell in Zerrikania.
The semblance of power don't interest me.
I think that's fine for now. Let's see. Get a lot back off this. Then we get some 4s down. So we're gonna get... Man, we are so rich, it's not even funny.
Paying taxes.
I wasn't even counting, to be honest with you. It just happened so fast. Let's wait a second. Actually, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm not gonna take that tribute right now. 4 and 5. We just win this game hard. It's crazy. I find you're broke until you're so rich with this type of deck. But this definitely feels the best so far. I'd rather have more money than I need than not enough money. Yeah, we just crush it. Crush it. I don't even need to play anything else, but... Next up here we have Nilfgaard Imposter. We go second, which is exactly what we want. I'd hate to go first against this. It's either status NG or it's going to be cultists, I would imagine, but probably status. The Purify could be helpful. I have Firesworn, which is good. We have Salamander cut-ups. I can pull something that I need. I have Oniro. Honestly, this is probably gonna go back for now. No blind eye yet, but this wouldn't hurt. Let's take it. Really? And they're just gonna make a bunch of copies of that. Let's take this for now.
What is truth, if not an illusion?
Her grace will not be pleased.
I could see this being a problem. Good opportunity to kill this though, before it gets worse. They're just going all in.
Just a peek. That is all I need.
So we have to find a way to bleed these machines out of them, really. So winning round 1 is super important. This is definitely like a red coin deck. I don't have enough profit to do much here. But this is not bad.
Don't blame me for your crooked
Puts me at 4, and then I have a really good tribute here if I want it. Or just a good turn of the little bird, because I've got Cut Up, Firesworn.
I hate nothing more than a
Wow,
creaky
I've
door.
never seen this in my life with 4 of them. So we need Crown Splitter.
An outbreak of the clap at the High Rolls Palace.
It's probably just keeping things safe. Look at all the charges, man. What I'm probably gonna do here is take 1 leader charge and go for this.
Salamandra has no fear of fire.
We got a boost. If I take 1, it secures that, and then we have 1 here, and then 2 there if we need it.
I warn you.
Do you have a leader? Nothing? Okay. The Helga's the scariest part. That's like crazy.
Bloody hate mages. Cheating second nature to them.
Look at the symmetry on this board, man. Nova!
Yield and save me some time.
The best Pellar value in the absolute world. Holy jeez.
The realm of the living severs your chain, abandon
Wow.
now your mortal stain.
$17 on the ring. 19 on the heat wave. Am I right? I wasn't expecting Golden Necker. That is nuts. Okay, let's see what we can pull into. I might just go for the spender here. Yeah, we might as well try a little bit.
And their foul magicry.
What's worse? Profit 1 plus? Or maybe I'll just do this.
There's commodity in town.
Either they had this in their hand or they high rolled the Siri off this, right?
Ah, a taste of Northling, is it?
If I'm making these types of trades, I'm feeling happy.
I'll be a household name before long.
That's a lot of tossers. I totally forgot about them. And the whole board will die to that. That is nuts. I gotta make them work for this a bit harder. So... there you go. And then they play the other one. Morale.
My reason to travel, I mean.
Don't have an answer to that. Is it ever worth just taking like a candle? I get 2 back if I spend that way. And it thins out the cob. Is there a small tribute I could take? This one, I guess. Yeah, T3.
Could you say? Would you never ask?
Damage by 4. Is it worth going broke for it? I'm gonna respect the process here. I don't know, man. I'm not gonna spend. I'm not gonna spend. Short round 3 with a bunch of coins. Nice. There you go. Nice. Okay, so they intend on seizing something too, Master of Puppets. They're pulling all the stops with this deck. I wish it'd show me how many charges it had. That's too bad. I need 8 coins. We got 4. Then we got more here. Let's just do that. I feel like you've played 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Definitely feels worse. Profit 9. It's probably better to take... Siggy than Candle.
My lads will make sure of that.
Well, this will die. Here, we just gotta no-trib this and just let them both die, and then just play a bunch of points at the end. Seven charges, holy. Tribute.
For peace of mind.
Is it enough?
Take no prisoners.
It wasn't ideal, but we did what we had to do. Yeah.
Patience
We
is
got
not a
Enslave coming
virtue
up here
I am
next.
known to have.
Slave 6. I feel like it's a counter to me because obviously they give Spine the good cards in my deck. Like the Frightener. I could play around Coup in an early round, which is cool. We don't need 2 of these. So they're hit by the Driver nerf, they're hit by the Calvite nerf, the Nausicaa nerf. And yet this looks freshly made. Helga with the boost wants to get removed. I feel like that's my heat wave. It's just Torres then Styx, but if they had Torres in hand, they probably would have used it first. We'll see. That's a long turn, man. Okay, Emir
The North shall tuck tail and beg for mercy.
into Enforcer. I'm getting commitments, at least.
It's alright, we're alone.
I'm just waiting, though, you know? Keep it casual. I don't want to play both of these, but I wouldn't mind keeping them. This is not bad. Let's put this back for now. I can't see me playing that deep into the round. It really depends. But Emir's out of the way, at least one of these out of the way, and Helga out of the way. And then battle stations. They're probably going to play this twice, though. We could just go for our thin off the bouncers. It's not a bad.
I'm gonna lose your team too.
And if that's what you get spying on, that's fine. I can't see us getting too far with the Disciple. Four damage there. They're gonna seize it. That's cool. I don't want to take tributes.
Eternal fire guides. The eternal fire protects.
We've got 2 tags. This gets seized this turn. Or they just do that. 24 to 3. 24 to 1. I can afford to just play this for pocket and then go in. We have a cut up on the board, so we'll go in for the Crown Splitter. And if they pass here, I take Savola and we just get out of the round just fine. Then go into a long round 3 and just respond to everything they do for once. That's kind of what I want to do. But they know better, you see? They know better.
I forgive. This time.
Now it's too late. So nothing good got spying. If that was their only way to give spying, then I'm feeling pretty good. They likely have Burkhart somewhere as well to help with that. But so far, if it's Terra Nova, it's not looking great. I have good tributes here. I might just put Peller back for now. Hopefully they don't bleed because Cobb is bricked. Good. We'll take this, no tribute.
Hallowed flame, light our way through ignorance and superstition.
This is likely going to be one of the things that they would consider taking from me. I think Peller's safe to go back in this one. Okay. So we probably pull for Siggy. And then Cobb thins. So we should have a decent amount of coin here. And for gangs, I've got this type of thing. I almost feel like Candle's safer. I could just bait out Little Bird.
The king don't know what I know about him, that's for sure.
Probably just gets assassination or... But the Enslave would be decent. Here we go.
I shall do as you command.
It's nice to see her at 5. It's another nerf I forgot about. And they take. Okay, good. You see, we actually we baited it out the way we're supposed to. Nice. Problem is that if they go more enforcers, that's a problem. A huge problem. I do have some damage stuff though. I'll take the coin here so I have more reach too if they do it that way. There's 2 here. I'm just trying to remember how they got the second one. I think these might have been the ones from their deck. The other bronzes could be Nausicaa's. It could be a lot of things, right? That's okay. I feel like that trades down a little bit. Let's let them get the row stack before we take these tributes. I'm not opposed to doing this. I'm looking for plunder. That's really good. Yes, sir. They could have another amnesty, though. Counters at 9. So we have to deal with Stefan. That's your... yeah, your stations. But what do you got? Okay, that's not crazy, and that's actually trading down as well. I could remove this. I feel like we want to keep Marils. But I could also just do Marils no trip here and it's not bad. You know what I mean? It's really not. Like, it's playing defensively. Because then I don't have to worry about the engine, you know? We've got the back row stacked. We get the profit back. We could do that twice. Depending on where they play the next turn, but I think that's alright, considering how many tactics they have in hand. One thing though is that we're about to overprofit, because I'll have 8 and then it goes to 9. That's the only problem, and of course you get the best option on the board. Feels good. I think I actually have to overprofit on purpose.
Salamander has no fear of fire.
Just because if I play this, it dies right now. I looked and I saw that they played 2 of these, which is good. Double Joust, which is good too. I don't know what else they got. Okay, there's that. I think it's time. If they go Stefan here, there's no Assimilate procs, which is really good. And there's no engine that's going to get charges from it, because we got both of these out of the way. Both of these out of the way. We got the Helga out of the way with the Heat Wave. What's insane too is if I take Tribute here, I gain back the 5, but then I also gain back 4. We're just like super, super rich. I'm thinking we actually might have to go for some sort of spender from the deck. Do we ever just take this here?
Learn that spell in Zerrikania.
9. And we just spend a little bit more just in case. My profit back is at 1. I think that's completely reasonable. Otherwise, I'm just in trouble. I'm getting so much coin from these two. Because I play this, I get 1 back, but then I go in for maybe just 1 and 2 or something like that. Wow, you played the whole deck. That is insane.
Bards across the Empire will sing of this day.
Defense. 5-7, just making sure we can count here. Man, we're gonna get so much money back. This is so cool.
I couldn't give a shit.
Again, when you see the over profit, like, it's just part of
No one escapes.
the process, man. Like, some moves you just... I'm not benefiting anymore from killing that, am I? 2 is 4 plus... I play Siggy after this. And then we get a huge refund again. I think people forget how good Salamander Mages are because it's been so long since that this has been meta. Not that it is right now, but certainly better with Maril's going down to 8 cost recently. Siggy getting above, Savola getting above. It's a lot. This is looking more and more like a win to me, though. At first, I was worried, like super worried going in round 3. This bait was a really good start, and us waiting for them to use the removal before putting down the freak show was just crazy, crazy. Okay, we lose one of them.
See me smiling. I'm dead serious.
You are worthy neither of mercy nor forgiveness.
I think that's okay. We'll leave it like that. Played a lot of Syndicate last month. I feel like this deck involves more skill than bounty, even crimes. It just feels so budget focused, you know?
What do you need me to do?
Last card's probably going to be a tall punish. We still take the tribute, I think. Yeah, we still take it.
You will not stand in the way of my master's plans. I won't let you.
Get out of here, man. Okay, Harmony coming up here next. They have a lot of tempo, man. A lot. This can go back, and this can go back. It's kind of a rough hand for round 1, if I'm being 100. Look at this. I'm gonna go for Insanity.
Good luck. Not too much, eh?
Just because I don't know if I can keep up. Rather save the coin. Yeah, we're not beating Saskia. Come on now.
Let's hurry.
You're safe to be candid under my roof.
One of those back for later. Pavko, Saskia first. Therian. Chariot. Actually swinging. Let's go for 8 so we get the 4 coin carryover. Come on, show me another gold card, please. It's a Train Hawk. I still don't think it's a great Harmony card. Especially considering you've already got just better beasts. Come on, can I see anything else here? Is it ever just worth putting down this?
Gudrun ran off in fear of her father.
I'll give a Salamander tag because I have none in hand. I think it's crazy. When she gets infused like that, there's a lot of people that just want to panic remove it. Like it's a super big deal. It's not that big of a deal. 30 to 10, counter on 3. They have pretty much every tag there. I think they're done for the thinning, right? If I'm not mistaken, they got it all. Because I just saw the counter, I didn't see the card. Here. I'm gonna get the coin right back anyways. I want to stay at it at 8 so we can go for 4. And wow. That is insane. You know what the craziest part is too? They're going to go into round 2, play scenario, and probably 2-0 us because they have the leader and all that. Okay, so the elf, I just didn't see the last tick. I guess it was this. They go first, they jam that. I do a stop play with, let's say, Heat Wave. It's too slow. That's assuming I even draw Heat Wave. Okay. This can go back, I'm certain of it. This is terrible. Part of me wants to take a payday, but at the same time, I don't think it's a good idea. This is just worth too many points if it sticks. Probably wish they had that Hawk still. Maybe they have a second one. Percival. Man. I don't want to do this, you know? Now they're going to play even harder to stay in. This is kind of an embarrassing way to play Harmony, if I'm being completely honest. I'm not trying to be toxic here, but you should be jamming stuff, you know? Not just like floating an engine against the control deck, but...
Yeah, I worked with them.
Okay, I was afraid. Now I don't think I'm afraid.
Don't blame me for your crooked nose.
Okay. Candle carryover, card advantage, full bank. Nearly. Right, we have our full leader. And we have a chance to draw cards. If they would have went in with something crazy, we had nothing. Literally had nothing. You saw. Okay, King of Beggars goes back. I need some gold stuff. There we go. There we go. That's the start. We take this, we get things. This will be good later on. This would have been good in round 1 for Saskia. Let's just take front row. Profit 3, damage 4. It is a harmony engine after all. Spender 3. It's not going to find something to kill it. I don't need a spender.
Few things more satisfying than a kill from a distance.
And I'm sitting at 4, which is perfect for this. I might just float the first one though. Either they're not playing scenario or they missed it.
I am the forest, and the forest is me.
Salamandra has no fear of fire.
I actually like the play of doing Siggy into Savola and then playing Marils onto the Chameleon. Whoops. So we'll do that. We miss. Okay.
Take no prisoners.
Oh yeah, Marils the Witch Hunter. That's on me. That's on me. My bad.
Cast off decadence. Bring no sin.
I fumbled the bag, but I think we're gonna be all right. It's just easy to just get caught up and play cards. And a lot of points you got here, though. We have to prioritize, like, what's the most important thing to remove? I can hit this for 2 when it comes back down. Just what's my heat wave, you know?
Have you made your offering?
I have an idea. We flip a couple here so that we get some defense.
Sword of the Order. Flaming Rose.
And they replay it too. Yeah, I can't even touch this.
You are worthy neither of mercy nor forgiveness.
I guess I just heat wave whatever's the tallest. I go 2, and then we have to click once.
Learn that spell in Zerrikania.
It's probably just that, because the last card's going to be bigger. Yeah, there's a lot of ifs here, man. Because it's not just what they play, it's how wide they go. Obviously that's going to be my heat wave, but I underestimated just how strong Harmony is. Getting rid of 20 points. They hit what they had to hit as well. That's my best option. We just need to find 10 now. So I got 4 for 3. And then there. And then we got this now. And I can go flip. Flip. And we lose by 1. That is crazy. Alright, we got Onslaught coming up here. So far, not bad. Maybe one of these goes back, and then the dupe. Onero's even better. I think I could start with Candle. It makes Maril's tribute more cost effective, you know? Good traits. Again, my hands are sort of tied, you know? If I don't kill it, it just gets too much value. I suppose we could just take Heatwave here. Can I find some damage? It would be nice to find damage off of this instead of having to use this. Let's try. Damage 4, yeah. Because I get the refund, you know? I'm not going to bother using Candle or anything like that. But we're at a decent start. I could go 2-4-6 and kill this right away. Maybe round control is what I need. It does have that cooldown, so... Matter of fact, spend 1. Because then 2 leader charges can't do it. Okay, I thought that was like completely done. There's a card that answers the problem. I'll take this tribute so I have a little bit left that I could spend here. Deal? I don't think I care as much about the flip. Yeah, I think they're rage quitting. I would. Percha is pretty cool. Man, we're getting like some solid value here. They're also playing on McDonald's Wi-Fi. It's crazy. What we're going to do is flip it. We're going to play the bouncers, and then we're going to be up by about 6. And then I have reach with Siggy and Candle. I think they probably just quit. He probably said, I see what he's doing. I don't want to deal with this anymore.
See me smile.
Alright, we have
I'm dead serious.
Ursine Ritual coming up. We got a GG from the guy who forfeited. And, let's see. Okay, we can put one back. I have really good control options to kind of keep things going early, but it's unfortunate that we actually have to go first. Let's put one of these back. And I think we put this back so we get the infusion is better. Peller's okay. I have a lot of coin on blue, so we play this first generally, I think. And then we'll go in with like Beggar and then...
I'm no beggar. I'm an artist.
We'll see, I might have to commit Freak Show in this round. I don't want to. It could just be a bait. Well, now Melicine's here. It's definitely not bait. This is real life. Should I just destroy it? I guess.
Nothing turns my guts more than a
I don't want them to put a bunch of rain and all that, you know what I mean?
Remove his cowl, then his ears.
That's just one problem, and then if they bring it back, it has Doomed. Hopefully they don't have a Purify, you know the rest, and then I can just deal with, you know. Svalbard's probably going to be the Heat Wave. Actually, that could be a Heat Wave too. Damn, it's like I want to kill it all. I'll let them boost it first. That's how we're going to win the round. Because then they pivot otherwise, right? They don't know we have Heat Wave. We have this status here, so we're doing good. We're doing good so far. Take a couple Mardromes and then I'll show you what's up.
I kneel to Svalbard and Svalbard alone.
I'm happy that I'm getting some things, I'm just not happy that I have to spend things. But seeing Callus down round 1, first Melusine out of the way and a Draco Turtle spent is kind of comforting. Mind you, I spent double Tall Punish, I still have reach with Freak Show, but we have to save him. Is that what we're gonna do? Alright. I don't know if I have that reach anymore. Now I kinda gotta spend it. I'm gonna respect the process here. If I can use the res, I'm feeling good about that. I'm expecting Fukusha and Sigdrifa. And I have bleeding power too. If we go into round 2 and I just crank out Savola and stuff, that's not... that is a big deal. Okay, I could do better. Let's put Peller back. Let's put this back. Bouncer's okay. I'm at 7. And we gotta play in. I don't see any other way, really. We can't get these resurrections. There's one.
Goddess protect you from all evil.
hate mages.
I got space for the thin.
To 'em.
Svalblood here would be terrible. Okay, realistically, do you think they get this in one play? I don't have an answer to that. This would be really cool. Like this into spending everything I have. I'm cool with that. I think that's reasonable.
You fear me, I sense it, I smell it.
But then we leave. I just pray for card advantage here, man. They're getting a lot of value from that assembly line right there. Why is the hand so bronze when I have so much thinning? It's insane. Did they math it? No. Or that's just what they got. That could be it too. If they Pellar Melusine, I'm in trouble though. If they Pellar Melusine, then they're getting back a huge play. I don't even want to hover over the card to see what it's worth right now. Just take my word. Good. So she's gone. That should be enough without having to use leader, if I'm not mistaken. You don't need to, I don't think. You just want to save it for later? No, I don't think you need to. I guess they did the math. Because you do get the spawn off, right? I thought they would have been up by like 2 points. You see? Because they had the turn plus a turn. So, honestly, man, I have to win by more than 6 to feel like I earned it. And the draws just need to get better from here, don't they? That's good. Like, what's going on? It's crazy. I pull everything except for the card I wanted most. Consideration to just play one card for free instead of having to
No one else dares face me.
pay for it. I could just take that. And we're at 4. We get a good tribute. You see what I mean? And then I get some profit here. It's either that or I take Eavesdrop first and see if we get lucky enough to pull into like Oniro. I might do that though first. Hakusha plays for Callus, I'm assuming. If they damage there, I'd be concerned, but I guess we keep Little Bird. We do the eavesdrop play. Nice, okay, cool.
Under my roof.
What am I putting back? Probably this. Probably this. From a sequencing perspective, I think we're actually just going to take the tribute.
All that dancing around. It's not for me.
And we're getting so much value from just not giving them anything to work with. This is crazy. We just take the tribute 8 because I get the coin right back anyways.
You bloody told
And a 1 and 2. Look at this value, bro. I don't know if I want to hit him. I think I'm just gonna leave him alone. There's no shot we're playing into that. Just in case they have like restore or something, then they get so much removal. I'm good. I'm so good. I was tempted to take that 2 damage, but yeah, you see, that's what I was afraid of. It's a shame we couldn't kill it. We've got 2 tags here, and we got the crown splitter there.
An outbreak of the cloud.
So this is not bad. I think this is winnable. It's just going to be tough. Because they probably have Small Blood coming up. Unless they figured it's just... Sure. Yeah, it's just this.
Abandon your false gods.
20 points. Siggy's gonna be a lot, though. Could be a heat wave. Damn.
The eternal fire shall consume all that is impure.
I gotta be really on board with this here. So that's a good spend. And then the 1 for 2. And then the flip makes sense to me. And then we go in for Siggy. This is gonna be very close, man. 9 here. And then we go here. And then I got 2, 3.